Ever wonder why some people seem to quietly amass wealth while the world around them chases flash and fleeting trends? It's not magic, luck, or insider secrets. It's strategy. There are those who quietly focus on the long game, building solid financial foundations, while others scramble after the next shiny thing. These people practice what's often called silent wealth, the art of accumulating security without attention, without the need for flashy displays, without shouting their success from rooftops. It's subtle, it's disciplined, and it works for anyone who is willing to think ahead and act wisely. The first principle is deceptively simple. Live below your means. It sounds basic, almost boring, yet it is the bedrock of silent wealth. Most people fall into the trap of lifestyle inflation, earning more, spending more, and forever feeling trapped in a cycle where their salary dictates their comfort. But those who truly succeed financially resist this pull. They make deliberate choices, opting not for bigger homes, newer cars, or the latest gadgets, but for stability, growth, and quiet control. Living below your means does not mean deprivation. It means understanding value, experiences, quality investments, personal health. These are the things that matter. They choose substance over spectacle. They maintain their current car if it runs well, funneling the difference into investments, building a future while others buy temporary status symbols. Next, they automate their savings and investments, and this is where discipline meets cunning. Automation removes human emotion from money. No panic when markets dip. No temptation to overspend when emotions surge. Setting up automatic transfers from checking accounts to savings or investment accounts ensures that wealth grows silently, relentlessly. You don't see it, you don't notice it, but every month, every paycheck, your financial fortress grows stronger. By automating contributions to retirement accounts and directing a portion of earnings toward investments, they let compounding do the heavy lifting. Time becomes an ally, patience becomes a weapon, and wealth builds quietly, powerfully, invisibly. Another cornerstone of silent wealth is diversification. The truly wealthy understand they cannot rely on a single source of income or a single type of investment. They spread their resources strategically across stocks, bonds, real estate, and cash equivalents, each asset class balancing the others. When stocks falter, bonds may hold steady. When real estate slows, commodities or foreign markets provide stability. Diversification is not about playing it safe. It's about controlling risk, seizing opportunity, and ensuring that your wealth grows steadily even when storms arise. As their portfolio expands, they explore advanced diversification, but always with patience, always with calculated precision. Then comes long-term investing, the quiet patience of the wealthy. Silent wealth is never about instant gratification or chasing the next market hype. It's about planting seeds today and letting them flourish over decades. Compounding interest, reinvestment, and consistency are their allies. Even during market downturns, they resist panic. They stick to their strategy, confident that time and steady contributions will eventually multiply modest investments into life-changing sums. For instance, contributing $5,000 a year to an index fund with an average 7% return could grow to over $500,000 in 30 years. They don't rush, they endure, and patience pays more than any flashy risk ever could. Silent wealth also demands avoiding high-interest debt. Debt is a predator when misused, and many stumble into its trap. Credit cards, personal loans, high-interest liabilities, they eat away at financial security. The wise, however, use debt strategically. Mortgages to acquire appreciating assets, loans to fund business ventures. They understand the difference between good debt, which generates value, and bad debt, which drains it. High-interest consumer debt is avoided at all costs, while productive borrowing is used as a lever to accelerate wealth quietly. This distinction separates those who stumble financially from those who thrive. Tax advantage accounts are another secret weapon. Accounts like 401k, IRAs, Roth IRAs, SEP IRAs, or solo 401k allow wealth to grow faster, shielded by clever use of tax rules. Contributions reduce taxable income or grow tax-free, letting money multiply silently. The discipline sees every employer match. They call it free money, and self-employed individuals maximize limits to keep more of their earnings working for them. The key is not trickery, but strategy, leveraging the system to grow wealth while keeping a low profile. At the core of silent wealth is a high savings rate. Those who accumulate wealth consistently save 20%, 30%, or even more of their income, regardless of raises or bonuses. They don't inflate their lifestyle to match earnings. They invest and save, letting their net worth rise quietly in the background. Every dollar saved and invested compounds, creating a snowball effect that multiplies silently over time. It's an invisible victory, unnoticed by outsiders but transformative to the individual. Discipline is non-negotiable. Financial discipline ensures every choice aligns with long-term objectives. Impulsive purchases, momentary indulgences, and emotional spending are avoided. Goals are concrete. Pay off debt, save a set amount, invest consistently, and review progress regularly. They stick to budgets, maintain focus, and resist societal pressures, knowing that each small, deliberate choice adds up to enormous results over time. Discipline transforms intention into action, action into habit, and habit into wealth. They also invest in themselves. Education, skill building, and personal growth are treated as essential assets. Learning new skills, improving financial literacy, and developing marketable expertise multiply earning potential. This doesn't always require expensive courses. Free resources, tutorials, podcasts, and books provide incredible leverage. By increasing their own value, they increase the returns they can generate, not just today, but for decades to come. Investing in oneself compounds in ways money alone cannot replicate. Finally, they plan for the future. Silent wealth is not only about amassing assets, it's about preserving them. Estate planning, wills, trusts, and life insurance protect wealth for future generations. Planning ensures that when life throws the unexpected, family and finances remain secure. The wealthy think in decades, not months. They anticipate legal challenges, safeguard assets, and ensure that their hard-earned resources continue to grow silently long after they are gone. In essence, building silent wealth is a practice of intention, patience, and strategy. It is about resisting flashy temptations, embracing automation, diversifying intelligently, investing for the long term, avoiding destructive debt, leveraging tax advantages, saving consistently, maintaining discipline, developing oneself, and planning for future. It is quiet, deliberate, and relentless. Those who follow these principles rarely appear wealthy in a flashy sense, yet over time they amass true power, the power to make choices freely, live without financial fear, and control their destiny. Silent wealth is not secrecy, it is mastery. It is not about hiding money. It is about growing it with precision, patience, and purpose. Step by step, the quiet accumulation of wealth leads to freedom, stability, and legacy.